Hi everyone, this is Laura, and today I'd like to share with you two cards that I made using this stamp. And this is a Christmas stamp. It's a LeBlanc stamp, and it's one of the only Christmas stamp I own by LeBlanc, and it is one of my favorite ones. Um, and I just want to share the card with you. But before I do that, let me just say that I did not stamp this on the paper that they recommend for these stamps that's made by Rangers, um, and also by LeBlanc. I just used regular white cardstock from Recollections for my Christmas cards, which works for me, but there is, from what I've seen, a big difference between using that specialty paper for the LeBlanc stamps as opposed to the regular cardstock. But like I said, for me, they worked. It did work nice enough. I don't have any of those specialty papers yet, and the few times I went to go and buy them, they were always sold out. So I'm still waiting. But nevertheless, here's how my first card came out. And of course, I used uh, stickles and stuff, but before I get into that, I just realized right before I decided to load the video, one of my boo-boos, and I'll explain that to you in a few minutes. But I colored, uh, I did color the stamp in using my Tim Holtz Distress markers, and I did stamp this with some archival ink in red, which is this one, and it's a dirty little messy pad because I use it a lot. And I also used my coffee ink pad, which is that one, um, for the image itself. And then I just colored it in with my distress markers. I added some stickles, and to the little birdie right here, I added a little flat back pearl. I have some poinsettia flowers from I Am Roses that I colored in gold using oh using this right here, which is my Perfect Pearls in gold. And I fussy cut these little hollies out of graphic 45 papers, and then I put some of them on Pop Dots, and some of them I just hot glued on. I have this little tag here that I stamped Merry Christmas on with a little bow. And I just love the little music notes on this stamp and all the details. And guys, I know you're not going to pick this up on my card because I made it kind of grungy, vintagey. I distressed it all with all kinds of tea dye, antique linen, and pine needles, all the distressed inks, the Tim Holtz distressed inks. And I didn't wanna I didn't want it pretty. I kind of wanted it to look old and vintagey and grunge and not grungy, not dirty, but worn. And I did back this on what paper did I use for that? Oh, some scrap green paper. And then I also put this on a piece of red cardstock that I have it in my stash. And for the inside, I left it blank, but I did put a lovely piece of this Christmas paper that my friend Sharon sent for me. And this is my boo-boo. I fell in love with this paper, and I thought it matched so well with the ink that I didn't realize that I had one message in English and one message in Spanish, which is totally okay considering more than half of my family is Spanglish. We will work with it. And that was my first card. And as I'm doing with all my cards, I am making two cards of every card that I make slightly different but the same. And this is the second card. And on this one, I just put the bow on that side, but it's the same exact card. except for this one, I actually outlined it in black. I took a black Sharpie marker, um, and I don't know if you can see the difference in that. And I added um, more of the red distress markers, and I added some of the Tim Holtz distressed stickles, the vintage photo one, and just to give it some texture. And I actually liked the way this one came out a bit more than this one. Um, but that's just me, my personal taste. And if you notice, I also have a lot more red throughout the card on this card than this one. This one has a little bit more brown in it. And the same thing, some more of that beautiful paper that Sharon sent me on the inside. So that's these two cards that I made using my La Blanche stamp. Then I have one more to share that I finished last night, and that's this one right here, again using that paper that my beautiful friend Sharon sent me. And over here I have and all my cards are 4 1/4 by 5 3/4, and this one I made again using some cardstock that's in my stash. I added this designer paper that Sharon sent me. I also added some lace with this gold ribbon with this metallic trim on it. Again, fussy cut some more of those hollies out of that graphic 45 paper. And those hollies, I'm telling you, I'm really enjoying adding these to my cards as a layering element. I'm so glad I took one sheet and just fussy cut it to death so that I would be able to have some to play with for all my cards. I also fussy cut this out of some a Christmas paper line that was given to me by my cousin by my mind's eye. I don't remember the name of the Christmas line, but it's by my mind's eye. Some more lace and gold ribbon here. And I just fussy cut 3 little trees, put them on some pop dots. And then on the inside, some more of that ribbon trim. I have some blingage, some more of that fussy cut holly. I also fussy cut a little tiny tree from that same paper line. And this paper on the inside of the card is by um, K and Company. And this die cut, I actually traced it from another die cut and then cut it out. And then the Feliz Navidad is a rub-on that Sharon sent me. Oh my gosh, Sharon, I cannot thank you enough, honey, for those rub-ons. Because I have so many family members that would so appreciate this card. And I have no stamps in Spanish whatsoever. So I thank you so much for that. And I also did some faux stitching with my white gel pen all around the die cut. I have a little red pearl here, another little red pearl here, and that's about it. So those are my 3 cards, 3 more, only maybe 20, 100,000 more to go. No, I'm only kidding. A few more to go. I'm just going to keep making them probably up until next week, and then I'll have to start mailing them all out. So I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked my cards, and leave a comment if you wish. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.